What's she doing? Move the window? Yeah. I really didn't want nobody looking in today, but there we go. There we go. A little sunshine. I know you like it to hit your belly. You like to hit, what, to hit your belly? That kind of here, you want it. Over now. Just some watermelon. Just for today and tomorrow. The cramps gotta go away. toothpick, huh? Gotta go upstairs and get some more toothpicks and shit. Ah, it sucks. That will do. We'll turn it on slow. Keep it like that. Oh man. Hey. Had a bad cramp, y'all. But it was manageable. It wasn't like I'm gonna die crying cramp, you know what I mean? Get it, Papa. You're gonna attack? That's your treat, bro. Anyway, how you doing, man? I was trying to wait for everybody to come in here. I'm gonna take this thing off my head. It's too tight. Oh, it's gonna have a line on my head. Yep. Oh God. I slept pretty good. Woke up early because I went to bed early. I was laid up in bed. I've got a couple of books upstairs I was reading, and I said, let me try something right quick. I wanted to see something. So I went over to Facebook because, you know, I like to pay attention and watch people. Sure enough, there's people over coming over here who I respect. We think respect is some elusive thing. No, respect is just respect. I respect my enemies more. They don't even know they're my enemies, but they do it in stupidity. But I saw people talking about things I've been sharing for a while, and I'm like sitting here saying they don't know how to respond to people on their page unless somebody attacks them, or says something that goes against what because they lack all the knowledge, and they don't know how to speak up when they come over here. Oh, what's going on, Marcus Williams? What's happening? Rondo, what's up, beloveds? What's happening? But they don't know how to speak up, and lately it's been the same a few individuals, and I'm like sitting here because I'm just not. I did, you know, there's a method to my madness. I did things to get people here. But I was sitting there saying, maybe I should go over there and pull their shirt tails because I expressed this. But I know they're not dumb. No, being dumb is complicit with a choice. And I was sitting there saying to myself, are they talking like they really found some information? Then I'm looking at the people comment. Instead of telling them, slow down, I see people have this false allegory they're in. They seek this. You know, attention-seeking people are the worst ones. We ask somebody to subscribe and they unsubscribe. Maybe they'll watch some videos. Do not come over here if you see this video and you're weak. You go back and watch my old video, they'll rub some of you weak people the wrong way. You need to take baby steps, or you need to go and fumble a few more times and fall in some holes. Now, it's well known that they're hiding people. I went to a couple people's pages who haven't seen nothing, and sure enough, they had me remove. I never unselected or deselected. And I actually let them know. And then when I hit it, everything is full. Everything is there. And I says, wow, these you know, you have, when I was talking about kill codes and stuff, you have people who are beyond, it's not giving them energy. Because I'm going to share something that's going to make you go, whoa. You have people who are sociopaths. And they're narcissistic. Now, how to get there, we've already covered that. We don't have to go into the chemical lobotomization. Get the word out, Red. Studying Tengali this morning. No, I can't even, after I studied that and speak it a few times, I can't even get these words right sometimes. Anyway, I sit there and I say to myself, is there anything inside them that they hide from that may bring them back to normalcy, regardless of what has been done? You have heart attacks by 50% more to 65% more. If that is not a wake-up call, I don't know what's wrong with these individuals. I always say monetize your energy by causing self-infliction with it. That means speak power into yourself. Look in the mirror, use a different hand to brush your teeth. You're used to putting your sock on the right foot first, put the left one on first, do not even touch the right one. Got to get this thing kicking. Share energy amongst ourselves. Tribe, right? We're a nation who has a voice. Don't ever say without a voice. Put energy, I mean, what? 30, 40, 20, 50, 60 years. A lot of y'all put energy into a fake ass Jesus. You're giving energy, speaking something into truth. See how they want to call when I'm on here? That's the Zionists, the dumbasses who work for them. All this time I'm sitting here, nobody's called. Same thing yesterday when they called. It's the same thing. How practically imperfect they are. I'm not giving it energy, though I'm speaking about it. I'm alluding to another point. Speak on the things that you would like to happen, that you would like to see. Make it a shared energy. Are you listening? Make it a shared energy, because that's what it is. That frequency, that vibration, energy, whatever you want to call it, ether, I don't care. 369, whatever you want to call it, speak it. Abracadabra, and so shall it be, right? Give energy to the place where it needs to. If you're tired of them flying, stop saying, oh, look, they're spraying again. I only do it because I'm sitting there saying to myself, I wonder if anybody thinks and does what I do. I look up and say, fall. Every time, fall, blow up. May malfunctions may it be shut down for months. May they come out and equivalently cannot find out how to fix whatever the problem is. I actually and lewdly speak these things. I wonder how many other people do that. I bet none of you have. These bastards have been controlling our government since they murdered Lincoln. Curmeal had an excellent video he's been doing. I think it was part 3. Never mentioned the Khazars. Where you have to, and it's smart not to. There are many of their own who speak against them. And they have been since 1920. And before that, when they murdered Coolidge. I mean, come on, people. Yet the problem is, they made sure that they had enough dumb pale skins. And this is no hate to the pale skins. This is for them to wake up. But you see a lot of these 20th century, this 21st century soldiers and sailors and airmen and everything else, and grunts, who went and fought this little goofy ass war we should have never been in. You know, people hear about Vietnam. What they don't know about is innocent people being taken and shot and murdered, heads chopped off, ears and fingers and toes collected. The same thing they did to our people after they burnt them at the stake. But you believe you're supposed to sit there and get a permit with a fake, fraudulent ass government because you got a bunch of costume characters who are being misled by the same representatives who parlay with these bastards? I'm not going to speak no hate. I want to be the antithesis to something other than the regular come along, get along gang. This is what we've been studying, the etymology of a lot of Spanish folk, right? Not pale folk. A lot of them are Spanish, right? Arab. Not the real, a remnant of who they were, but Sephardic. Crypto. That means Ashkenazi or study Catholicism, to which is not a real religion at all. It's a dogma. Everything about these new religions are pagan. You have Arabs who consider Islam, because of the brainwashing, the collusion of being raised in so many wars, and their disdain for these bastards, like in Palestine and everywhere else. But because they do it in a religious construct, they don't even know that some of them are Shemitic, like us. But I look at this ammo act. Congressman Robert Garcia, along with Senator Elizabeth Warren, fake Indian Jew bitch, and Congresswoman Wasserman Schultz, Zionists. Just because his name is Robert Garcia don't mean crap. Because see, there's a lot of Latin speaking, or people who consider themselves Latino, or some who say they're indigenous, whatever, who have disdain for these very same people, but they don't have a voice. Oh, they do, but you don't hear them. And what does that cause? And what does that create? By disinformation and lewd lies by a small minority of monkbangs, that means mouth-eating bullshit artists, gang members, and all that other goofy shit, right? You don't have a majority who don't have no hate and disrespect and discontent for nobody. I've been all around down there, and I've seen the greatest of them, the best of them. Doesn't matter where they're from either and who they are. But you have these bastards right here. So Robert Garcia, he's Sephardic. He's not a crypto, he's Sephardic. He's an Arab, Spaniard. Not indigenous to here, to Earth, but not here. See, until people come around and start realizing this and grasping the truth of it, we're going to keep, well, shit, right now, the hourglass, the sand is out. Right now, it's just settling. From that little peak, it's settling. So anyway, they introduced the ammunition modernization and monitoring oversight. Don't that sound familiar to something we've been reading out of here? And we still have these people, these young, wonderful people who are destroyed because of imperialistic ideologies and science. You would wonder. I don't wonder no more. Don't even wonder no more. I did that intentionally. Start speaking things into truth. Revel in speaking things into truth. Stop laying wayside and start utilizing your energy appropriately. It's not hooky pooky booty booty booty. Okay, I'm still looking at idiots. I was on Instagram. I said, let me go live, and somebody black something came over, and he couldn't even hang out. I went to the post office, came back, and I'm like, yeah, but everybody run and listen to the people who are getting information from me, myself, Caramel, Drop, quite a few of us, and they'll go on and research and build upon it, which is good. Yet they will never converse with these individuals. They'll seek to have a better platform, and it's like, you have to converse with the people. You have to be able to respond. You read the questions and you respond to each one of them. Otherwise, you negate everything. It's one thing to be the black sheep. It's another thing, because with the black sheep, there's more responsibility. And with those who consider themselves the black sheep without actually walking the black sheep path, and some people will sit there and go, you don't know what I've been through. Well, everybody's been through something. Black sheep means that one who knows more or knows something and sees things different from everybody else. And for some reason, everybody caught up in a lie responds to the lie better than they do to the truth. You know, y'all know the story. The eagle's flying along and the crow wants to attack the eagle, so he's on the back of the eagle, pecking his neck. The eagle pays no, never mind. So what does the eagle do? Spread its wing and soar high to where the crow can't breathe. Now, I'm not demeaning the crow, because you know it's been used like the black cat, which is pure lies. But it gets to a certain height and the crow falls. Now, we're not talking about a bone crusher eagle that drops the bones on the rocks to get to the marrow. We're speaking about the crow, the relationship between the crow and the eagle. Now, the strongest relationship is the crow and the wolf. So high sometimes to get the nagging of the liars. That means in your conscience. That holds you a prisoner. It's like being a convict to a lie. So high. Respect the fact that the crow and the wolf mitigate terms based on order. One will not harm the other. because they play a dual role. There's coexistence. Okay? Be as the frog that weighs much more than a lily pad, but yet can hold the frog up. Be the balance, even in the midst of the thick ambrosiatic waters. It's mind-boggling. They'll come over and watch my videos, which I respect and I love. I would love, and I'm not going to speak no power. I'm not going to make them. That's like looking for some weak love potion or something. I would love to see them and respect them, mitigate to respond and speak up. But see, be mindful of the cowards in our midst, who they know where to go for information, and so they'll utilize that. But they don't have the respect, but disdain. They don't have the respect to knock on the door and say, "Hey," but they have the disdain to stay in that place of solitude as if it'll never be seen. Remember, I was talking about it's no walking a long walk off a cliff, fall into a ravenous ravine, and get ate up by piranhas to change your status. And yet you had somebody who was charging $500 to $700, and a lot of y'all call this guy, he's all of a sudden called himself chief. First of all, it's a French word, but do you know what it takes to become a chief? Besides that being a 19th century word that is not of origin, nowhere, created by the French when they were propping people up, take those pictures to change our identity, to which wasn't utilized until 1950 or 60. Well, 60 or 70. Because we still had those great brothers who were playing the roles, whether it was Jim Jones, Jim Kelly, and a plethora of many others. I don't have to go into the Wild Bill circus parades to which they brought foreigners and their Mongol brothers, the same ones that conquered our people in China and Japan, walk around acting like whenever I went over there, says, "You're not the original people of this land, it's my ancestors' war." They look at me, the older folks just look at me and just get quiet and walk away. They would look at the ground. Because I was stern. I would say it in Japanese. It's not the word of language, but I would say it in Japanese. I learned that. It's not your land. My ancestors are original people of this land. But I would say it in Japanese, and I would say it, Hong Kong, yeah, they knew that. Excuse me. Gotta turn up the stove. I'll turn it down. Excuse me, sorry about that. I'm out. Perfect. Okay, that's almost about another 2 hours and it'll be good to go. That'll be the only meal I have today. A couple slices of watermelon, so I cut it into the next. So beans and tomatoes on low with turmeric, curry, the things that help the body. I'm gonna hit it with a little lime when it's done. Just put the green onions and the cilantro and the parsley both, which is good for removing heavy metals. Both of those in there, and I hit it with a little bit of white salt. Oh, let me check something. Excuse me. They said what? Okay. My apologies. No, god damn, man. Anywho, we have to. What? Only 1977? Okay, I got you, nigga. Okay. All right. No, it's coming. It'll probably be put out there today. Okay, cool. Anyway, my apologies. It says something to decline payment. Oh, I'm on some crack. I have 2 cards of each of mine, and one's old, one is, and I got a new one, and so the last 2 numbers are different. Last 1 number is different from 1 to 9 and 6 to 5. Anyway, and so me doing I don't care. I did the first one instead of the second one, so I corrected that. Anywho, I am really about the elevation. I would love to have y'all here, man. I probably put the work cleaning because I get dust in the mug. But anyway, it builds character when everybody's sipping on real lemonade and laughing and joking. What you want, some bacon? You don't eat pork? You want some steak? What you want? You know what I'm saying? And chefing it up. Anyway, yeah, I have dreams and I know things, but I'm not gonna sit here and say some of those things. It might hurt some of you, or it might make y'all sad or something. I don't know. I need y'all to get away from the feelings and emotions, okay? And my dreams are real. That's all I can say to that. 100%. I'm gonna read this to y'all later on, just a little bit. I'm going through this last night. I sit upstairs. The human atmosphere, techniques to physically see and read the aura for the health diagnosis. So I'm gonna read a little bit in there. But anywho, there's so much that needs to be accomplished, and only you could do it. Each one of you separately and together, even though we're spread afar. It can be accomplished, you know, regardless of what I did when I traveled and what I said. Even if it was just sitting up for 2-3 nights to learn how to say these certain words in their languages, I did it. Even if I don't remember all of it now, I mean, I still remember quite a bit. Now, I was really angry back then, but I was also very interested in everything that I was seeing, especially for the first time. You know, I remember when I went to cons and they just had the big cons thing with the actors and all that. And I remember they had that little fake ass pirate ship. It's built, it floats, built that's out there till we came in through the fleet landing. And then they have all these little things that look like you're in Morocco, or, you know, a certain place in Venezuela, and the cucarachas, you know, like where it's like open big things like Arab, you know, Iraq or whatever, or Bangladesh or India. Yeah. Besides all the big hotels and stuff in the back and the streets with all the food and the party and with that music, you know. Now Stella beer. I used to be like, y'all, they gonna drink the Stella beer. I was like, they don't know they can get domestic beer and all that. It's going to town. You know, sailors and Marines is just stupid when they come. They gotta get drunk, so they drink formaldehyde and then they're laying out under Volkswagens and, you know, getting kicked by horses and donkeys and shit. But anyway, I went aboard that ship. I wanted to see. And I said, there ain't no way in the world you can have even 30 slaves up on this except on violent people willing and voluntarily. See, as I said, there were a lot of our people taken all over because they had killed many of them all. Now you had to hybridize the half-breeds. So if you want to use that term, we're going to use that for clear understanding. And they took them back. And a lot of those people's children, 12, 13 generations now, maybe 20, don't even know they're from here. They run around doing parkour, good at breakdancing in France and these places and all these other places, not even knowing that they're our fucking people. Now you have these Samoans and Hawaiians and all these other individuals, and y'all seen the pictures from the 1920s. More Asian, well, the new Asian, because we're really Asia superior right here. And they don't even know real history because now they've accepted that instead of their ancestors who had big bushy afros and curly, darker than midnight. How do you hold on and respect a people like that? You should not have no feeling to have disrespect for them. You don't know how they got there. We're reading how they got there. Pay the Negroes, that means necromancers, the dead things who play in the dead fields of dead lies and dead lives. Pay them no mind. It occupies too much space. When people say, well, who are you? I'm original. And I'm damn sure more than my name. They say, well, what's your name? Well, can you say it in a frequency? See, they're too dumb to know what that means. I'm not going to say it on here. Y'all supposed to know what it means by now. And when they get conflicted, what are you talking about? I don't want to talk to you. You're violent. And so if we were being violent on a mutual field, one of us would have to fall. So I choose to depart. See, some would say, well, there's certain situations, you know what? Get on the ground, get your hands on the ground. Where you doing? Man, shut the fuck up. Nigga, if you want to hit and kill, nigga, shoot and kill, man. Don't worry. There ain't no way the feds can hide you, the fake feds. There ain't no way you can run. Go ahead and do your dumb shit because you got the right one today. I embrace that moment. Because I got a plethora of guys who want to do some really foul stuff. So they know something about me. When most of the monkeys don't know nothing. You know, I'm telling people about Section 8, Article 1 of the Constitution, you know, and nobody's reading it. People will damn themselves and destroy themselves because their lucrativeness in their ignorance. And everything that's going on because someone feel like, well, I'm on that side, you think you're safe. They're watching. They'll come watch. You're farthest from safe. The farthest from safe than you can ever be for those individuals. Now, I said yesterday, I would like to see them free up all the people that subscribe, but you see, some people have this arduous mentality with them. Like, they have to be convinced. I'm not in the business of convincing nobody about anything. I don't care. I know I love y'all, but as far as them, I don't care what they're doing. They were already asked. They weren't, well, they were told, not asked. By me asked, but they were told, let him be. But people are grievously stupid. I don't care no more. Oh, hold on. I'm going to show y'all something. Usually I can pop my finger right through the whole plastic. Oh, that's almost broke. It's that new plastic with about 4 PFS. Oh, we don't want that falling. One of my AK-47 rounds. I keep a few of them sitting around. Everybody's like, well, where's your AK? I don't know. I don't have one. Yes, you do. I've seen it. I don't know what you're talking about. I shoot everybody else's. When people come acting real stupid around you, just say, hey, look, you want some nigger toes with bunions? You know what that alludes to? That means they're not walking upright. They're not walking right. They're walking like corpses. Nigger toes with bunions. Oh, you don't know what bunions? I never did the thing with bunions. Figure it out. So you say, okay, I'm going to give you 3 nigger toes with 2 big ass bunions on it. Can you please be on your merry way? I love to eat some nigger toes though. Pecans. Alright, for those who don't know, actually this was in somebody else's box. Went to check my mail. I have a yellow thing and the people, they weren't open, so I got to go back with the yellow thing to hand in for whatever. My neighbor said they dropped this off yesterday, and I was like, okay, what you saw me? It says, we didn't check the mail, and we didn't realize it was yours. I says, damn it, it says this on it. Let me show you what it looks like, so in case anybody wants to know, okay? All right, I was going to show you the 2 I have in there, but I'm going to show you this one. Because this is how it comes every month. I keep telling them, can y'all just send the mud water without the box with all the crap? But you can get it. I just don't do third party, so I don't mind having a couple extra whisks. This is the 3rd time I've gotten this, okay? And I have now 3 of these. Actually, well, 2 now. I sent one to a friend of mine in LA. So, because they bought it, but they bought the thing single. So this is the whisk. It comes with mud water. Let me show you how it goes together. And mud water is pretty good. I still like Rise. I still have like 3 or 4 bags of it because remember they were sending it. I only wanted to buy one at a time. So what it comes with, like tissue shit. It comes with instructions and all that for those who need really some good instructions. Never built no models or nothing like that. So you see this here? Check this out. Now you put that bad boy on there.
240-771-00.
Here go the little bitches. And this okay. Okay? And here's the other one. This is part of the it comes with 2 whisk stops, okay? God dog it, man. I like to share stuff with you guys. Okay? USB. Okay. No, you got to get your own little. I have a ton of the little things to plug this into. Okay. So, you can buy one. Okay. So that's how it comes. Is that pretty friggin' awesome? And it makes excellent. This mud water is some excellent stuff. I don't put sugar. They have sweeteners or creamers. I'm just not with none of that. I'd rather get used to tasting the mushroom hot, whisked around, and enjoy it like that. Like readapting my taste buds to something different. I chewed tobacco over 40 years. You know what I mean? So it's good to be able to utilize my taste buds in a way that is becoming. So they send you 2 of these. So if you want to get some good, I know some of you just can't let go of your coffee. All right? I don't want to understand you motherfuckers, but anyway, the most worst thing for you, because majority of the coffee ain't even real, just to let you know. So that's what it looks like, and this is the mud coffee itself. Let's I don't want to put that over here, because I'll put it back in the box. There's no reason for me to have it. It comes with to let you know, okay? It sells itself, and then to open it, you just, okay, I'm not opening this one. The other one's still using the other ones quite a bit. It takes 1 tablespoon, just like my mud water, 1 tablespoon. Whisk it up. You can use mud latte using the creamer, and they have a creamer, and they also have the mud water, I guess mushroom milk, which you can steam, you can heat up, and then when you whip it, it froths it up and all that. I'm not in all that Starbucks shit. I'm not a fan of Starbucks at all with that poison. But I just wanted to show y'all, okay? Because I was surprised when he knocked on my door. He's like, hey, guess what we got? I was like, I'm not into guessing. What you got? He's like, oh, we think this is yours. I was like this, think? You drink mud water? No, then you know. It's got my name on it, right? You know, I'm a very polite individual. I just don't do stupidity. I don't even have a hard way to go with it. I just don't do it. For those who are starting to realize that. All right, so all this is going back in the box because, like I said, I've been drinking Rise. I haven't even had one this morning. I made sour soap tea, which was absolutely marvelous. At 5 o'clock this morning, I got me 2 sour soap leaves. Snoo, if you're here. She's been her son to college and everything, getting him ready and all that, and went to a game. It's wonderful, beautiful thing. I just love her. And you chop the 2 leaves up, and they keep putting these poisonous ass. This is organic, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO, kosher coconut milk, MCT oil. You can order these. This is pretty freaking good. You know I have coconut flour and coconut powder for milk, right? This right here is pretty freaking good. Now you can open a whole bunch. You can order a whole bunch of these. I'm just not big on it, but it's pretty good. I'm just not big on that. But anywho, like I said, get this fasting going. Yeah, I'm going to have some beans with tomatoes, the green onions, and all that good stuff. And this morning I had 2 leaves rinse them off with some fresh water, distilled water, whatever, even though it's plastic, don't worry about it. Just rinse them off, get them a little hard, a little soft. They're kind of soft, but they're still a little green, so it's where you want them. Take a pair of scissors and cut them up. Don't make it into small little pieces unless you're going to get a little tea bag, all right? You can get a little tea bong, you know, one of those things you put you can just, it's got the weight, that way it steeps. But anyway, I went ahead, boiled up a cup of water, took 2 leaves. You can do 1 leaf, depending on your tolerance. If you never had sour soap, and you don't want to do a lot of sour soap. After 30 days, take you a good week or 2 off from sour soap. All right, it fights cancer, it does all kind of stuff. But anyway, cut 2 leaves up, had the hot water. I went ahead and transferred to a different glass, a see-through glass, and I put a small little plate on top. I let it go for 20 minutes. Came back down and had that nice, beautiful mud water, like loop, you know, like color, like greenish kind of. I hit it with don't do what I do. I hit it with the smallest drop of iodine. Man, that stuff was phenomenal. I drank that down. I was like, you got to be kidding me. No, I don't, no honeys, no. Usually I put maple syrup. I like maple syrup. I used to put a lot of honey. I don't trust the honey right now. Excuse me. I just don't. Unless I get it from the people who I know who actually, I know where they live at in the trailer park, where that triple wide trailer and they got bees and they do it all right there, smoking and all that they even grow their own weed. But it was marvelous. I drank that. I was like, and I had to run right to the bathroom. Oh yeah, get it clean. Then I heard them knocking on my door because they know I was up. They could hear the music playing and I'm reading. You know, I'm sitting back like this on the bed. Window wide open. Little light right here on. Music. I'm like greenish, red, blue, blah, blah, blah. Going through the colors. Hey, boom, 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 boom. My bell works though, you know. Motherfucker don't try me. Oh. What the hell? I'm still, my shit though. Because you might have lost it over there and killed half your family, and then you come want to knock door-to-door services. I'm gonna stop you at mine. Anyway, he's holding a box. Nigga, we in the season where ammonium nitrate, blasting caps, all kind of shits is missing. And so there it was. Okay, so I'm always on my P's and Q's. I don't give a fuck. Yes, today and tomorrow, though I'm doing fast, I'm still gonna have the beans. They're good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you gastric, fart. With tomatoes, green onions. I was looking for some fennel because of the licorice flavor to add to it. But these things are important because fasting is not always about just not having nothing, but you can intermittent fast. So that means like if I eat at 3 o'clock and I don't eat nothing else after that, that is the best desirable way. If I choose to have sardines tomorrow around the same time, changing it up, maybe have half a cup of Cashapp. Maybe, because I have mud water as well. I like the rise as well. And I decided to have a cup of that. And then skip and have the next day a sour soap. I need to let my body out. I'm still doing chin-ups right now, though. No sit-ups, because, man, I'm scared to cramp, y'all. Look, I don't think y'all understand the kind of cramp I had, y'all. That's a widowmaker. My half bow-legged ass up. But anyway, right? I want to share everything with you because it's important. Now, if you got a good watermelon, because it's hard to find them sweet in this season, but you got a good cantaloupe or melon, honey melon dew. If you got a yellow one, it's fabulous. It's original color or purple. But if you got a yam, leave the sweet potatoes alone. Real yam look like a piece of husk of wood, y'all. It don't look like sweet potato. So the yam that you buying in the store, that is not a yam. We grew yams. I know what a yam looked like. It looked rustic and beat up. It ain't none of that pretty stuff in it. But these beans and these taters, with the onions and everything, slow cooking on low. It'll be done in about an hour and a half. Oh, it's enough to last it's like when I was working out, prepping. But I'll only have like half a cup, or maybe a cup. That's it. I still have half about that much of watermelon, cut into little triangles. You'll know how I do. All right, and I might have an apple every morning because the benefits of the apple. It's the apples don't have peel on it, okay? But you can take hot water and run it on it. The thing with peel, it gets in there. It doesn't have shellac. The apples I have, you know, what the Hindu stand. Poop. What are we doing buying, using that stuff when we have apples right here? We don't have to have that on. See, this is what I'm saying about these bastions, and nobody wants to listen up. Nobody wants to hear it for what it is. That's disturbing. Oh, Snoo, if you come, girl, I ordered some of these separate, so I got like 4 of these. I've been tearing these damn mushrooms up. She got me the mushrooms. I got to make the coconut water for the chowder because I'm going to have some mushrooms, y'all. System means not stuffing it with red meat and all that crap and sugar. Flour. Stay away. I wanted to drop some of these bad boys in the black olives jar I got. And I got 2 jars organic with the red pitted and the ones with the pits. And I got the one with the pimentos and the garlic in it. So if I get a cramp because of the salt, the potassium in it, and which one is this? Sodium is roughly at about 6%, which is based on potassium chloride. I suck down 2 of these, man. And take a little bit of salt, like a pinch, a good little pinch, you know, of iodine salt in some warm water and drink that down. It helps. These things is freaking, oh my God. That's why I was looking for my toothpick, because you know me, I'm retarded last night. Oh, let me go get another one. I ate the whole damn thing. Another thing, controlling the amount that you put in. See, remember, make a fist. That's the size of your stomach, people. And if you're eating more than the size of your stomach, that's a mental thing. Your body doesn't require it. That's mental. There's something in that makes your body crave and want it. And even when you are actually literally satiated, your mind's not registering that it's satiated, that it's full. So you gorge and keep stuffing. And what does the body do? Besides all the toxins it's got to break down through your liver, your spleen, and all that kind of stuff, urinate and all that. Now it's got to take that and it's got to store that stuff because you're not even doing enough to burn the crap that it's utilizing. That's why I do 5 to 10 chin-ups every morning. I get down and do me like 25 push-ups. Usually I do 22 for the 22 suicides, and I might do 2 or 3 sets. Then I get the dumbbells and I stand in the corner. I go outside. If I don't ground, I do my trunk twist. I cup for my heart. I do certain things, a little falanga, bow and arrow, you know, stretching back. You know what I'm saying? For those who get into qigong or falanga. Sometimes I don't want people to see me, so I go and I, you know, do it where butt ass naked. I'm just enjoying myself, you know? So all this is for higher enlightenment. You're not going to beat them. I'm not saying you can't, physically. But you don't even know how to come together. Y'all don't even know how to leave certain platforms alone. No discipline. Remember, I'm watching. I got y'all's names. I look for you. I downloaded TikTok again just to go and see if I can find some of you. Let me raise this up. Sure enough, I found 4 of you. No, I didn't follow your page and all that. Just wanted to find you. So I can see what you're really about. Because that's what we need. We need big brothers and big sisters. Being silent and being quiet is never going to solve anything. You see what I'm saying? Being quiet and being silent is never going to solve anything. Everybody has these images they need to destroy. Now, I'm not saying go out there and DMT up with the frog and the centipede and all that crap. You can do it without that. But it's arduous. It's the world we all are that we're surrounded with, sadly, because the real one's here. Just got to be able to look beyond the veil. We've consummated so much of the crap that it like I said, it's arduous to decipher and to move from that. And I know y'all know this, but you have to. All right. It's 53 minutes. I want to shut it down, set it up, come back on a couple hours when my beans is really ready. I might let y'all see. I ain't gonna eat that though for a while. So around 11:30, because you know we went back an hour, right? Well, we didn't. We don't recognize that time here where I live at. We don't do that shit. It seems more or less in them liberal states. Arizona's liberal, ain't nothing that liberal. That's a lie. That bitch is not our. That we don't know who that bitch is. That's part of the game between them. I don't recognize none of that. But anywho, excuse my French, but that's what she is. A little monkey. Come back on about 11:30, 12 o'clock. Get a good read in, all right? Then probably take about an hour. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot. I still have to go back to the post office, but I'll probably do that. I'll probably do it later on. I told him, look, if I get something, I don't know who you had in here. The guy sounded old as dirt. Tell him to put it in the box so I don't have to come walking up here, please. You see what I'm saying? Like, anywho, appreciate y'all coming to listen to old fogey like me just run my mouth, because today is going to be Alien World Order, the Anunnaki, blah, blah, blah. We're going to get the human atmosphere. I'm just going to read a little bit. It's really best to be around, sit around, and we're going to hit the gods of Eden and the Anunnaki and all that war and all that a little later, okay? So I appreciate y'all, again, coming in. Number love, respect. Shout y'all off and get the hell off of here. My beloved sisters and my brothers. It's always 2 and 1. Okay? I mean, shoot yourselves in the head. Triple A, what's going on, Ike? What's going on, beloved? DeAndre Baldwin, what's happening? I am Baby Girl Slaughter. Drinking at bedtime? Okay. Marcus, I got you, beloved. Bernard Teller, what's happening? Grand Elevations, need you already know, man. What's going on? Oh, I got you. Well, it's good that y'all, you know, I love to see when everybody speaks up. It's nothing but respect. And we're going to, like I said, 11:30, 12 o'clock, come back. I'm going to read those, okay? And then later on, we're going to go on. I'm just going to share a little bit of the science of the sacred secretion and the human atmosphere. And yeah, people around here going, yeah, that motherfucker, I think he is the original people of this land when they see me. I'm like, no shit. They try to use Mongols because we kind of look similar to be us. They can't. Because I said, we still here. Just most people don't even know when they see us because of the world of lies we've been involved in. You dig what I'm saying? We are not African. A lot of people over there running around pretty ignorant. Those are still our kinfolk. Remember that. All right? A lot of Arabs are our kinfolk too. Y'all just don't know that. We'll cross those mountains when we in the valleys when we get to them. All right? See y'all here in a little bit.